in order to get you better at the stack, to improve your mobility, as well as improve your strength in positions you may not be great at, we'll be doing a lot of drills where I may prescribe to hold the position for a certain number of breaths or to breathe during an exercise. And when I say breaths, there's a certain way that I want you to be breathing to make sure we get the most out of the exercise, and to make sure you're not cheating it in any way. So the idea of the breathing is to make sure we are getting a full exhale and spending as much time in that fully exhaled position as we can. We're trying to spend as much time in that full breath out as we can, because the truth of it is most of us don't spend very much time there in our daily lives, and a lot of us spend a lot of time in that shallow breathing top of our breath position. So this can help get us in a little bit more of a relaxed state, as well as actually help improve our mobility quite a bit. If you're somebody that feels constantly tight, a little bit limited in certain areas, we can use this breathing to help drive air into certain positions and actually stretch from the inside in a way, by putting our legs and arms into certain positions. We can start to bias that airflow to go into specific areas and actually create a little bit of space by breathing in and actually blowing it up. So how to do the breath looks just like this. We're going to do it in the most basic position to start with. What you're going to do is feet flat on the ground. Make sure you can feel that foot tripod, so your whole foot on the ground. And I'm going to get a little bit heavy on my heels there, but I still feel the front of my foot. I generally have people squeeze something small like a yoga block or a paper towel roll or something like that between their knees, to help keep them in a straight line with their hips. My hands are going to go right on my ribs, just relax there, and I'm going to keep my head just relaxed on the ground. You can have a pillow or something under your head if you'd like. Now, the actual breathing, what it looks like is, like I said, a little bit of pressure through the heels, so I just feel that upper hamstring turn on. I'm going to take an easy breath in through my nose. And then I'm going to take a long, slow breath out of my mouth, like I'm fogging up a mirror. Almost just sigh the air out as long as you can. I'm going to pause at the end of that breath out for 3 to 5 seconds. Hang out there, relax. You might feel like you have to cough, or that you kind of want to naturally want to take a big breath in. Your goal is to fight that. That means you did a good job of taking a full breath out. So again, full breath out, trying to make that last 10 or 15 seconds. Pause there for 3 to 5 seconds. And then when I breathe in, I want it to be a silent, relaxed breath in. Imagine there is a serial killer in the room and you're trying to let them hear you breathe. It should be silent. And as soon as I meet any resistance, I'm going to pause there and then do the breath out again, so I'm not trying to force air in. Okay, so like I said, this is all pretty relaxed and subtle positions, so I'm going to go through a couple breaths here so you can see what it looks like. And that's it. So throughout that whole time, I felt upper hamstring working for me, pressing a little bit with my heels. My back stayed relaxed. My abs were relaxed. My side abs had a little bit of tension, and I was just breathing into that tension to feel like I could feel like a stretch happening throughout my ribs and throughout my upper back. But again, we can start to bias where we feel that stretch and that air pressure, airflow as we kind of reach in different positions, as we move our legs in different positions, as we do different angles and different positions. So whenever we go through breathing, whenever I prescribe breathing, that is the breathing that I'm looking for. Long, slow breath out, pause for 3 to 4 seconds, silent breath in through the nose, don't force it in, breath back out, and you're going to repeat that cycle for however many breaths I prescribe.